Well, greetings, Mac enjoyers, and welcome to day number 13 of Man vs. PowerPC Macs, and I have some great news to share to you guys. Well, it has finished processing the menus and the movies, and all that's left to do now is to burn the discs, so yeah. I'm looking forward to this one. Looking forward to testing this disc on the PowerMac G5, and even though both computers have the same processor, the iMac G5 just has a slower version of the PowerPC G5 processor. The iMac G5 happens to be the more reliable of the two. Yeah, it just hangs in there. So yeah, you wouldn't really call them movies anyways. They're more short videos. So yeah, it took a while to process. I had this computer running 24/7 because of how long it took to process the menus, and that's just the menus themselves. The movies, aka short clips, took less time to process. Yeah, they took significantly less time to process. But after it's burned, I'm gonna test it out on the PowerMac G5. So let's go. Here we go. This should be an easy test for any mid-2000s Mac with a PowerPC processor and DVD drive. Even though these PowerPC Macs are usually inconsistent with trying to run YouTube. I mean, some PowerPC Macs aren't able to run YouTube that well, and some, like the PowerMac G5, just run it fine, at least on normal YouTube. All PowerPC Macs that have a DVD drive can run DVDs just flawlessly. So I'm going to try it out on the G5. Just going to get the disk tray open, and there we go. And yeah, I know that the FBI won't raid my door. Well, I know that the FBI won't raid my headquarters, or I'll get sued, because I made this DVD, and I made all the videos in it. See, look. Just like that. Runs it flawlessly. Yeah, so we're gonna play the Solead Lansdale 2003 commercial, which is a clip that I made for this compilation. Here we go. Yeah, it's a preview of one of my newest videos. Yeah. As I mentioned before, it's inspired by some of the more artsy commercials. I'm excited. Yeah, it's a minivan. I mean, what else could it be? Let's see how well we'll run on the PBG4 12-inch. Yeah, it took longer to load the disc, but it got there. Yeah, let's watch the other Solead Lansdale commercial that I made, for variety's sake. And keep in mind, I downscaled these videos to 720 by 480 to make them more playable on DVDs. And fun fact, by the way, this video, unlike a lot of other BeamNG commercials that people have made in the past, is actually made on a real VHS VCR. And it was made without using any effects. So yeah, I used a real VCR for this instead of putting in effects. Really cool, isn't it? Yeah, because I wanted to be different. I didn't want to use silly effects. I wanted to use the real deal, man. That's why I decided on using a real VHS VCR instead of, well, using effects. Let's go to the menu. Here we go.
This vehicle has a sleek exterior and is feature-rich. Its interior is just as impressive as the finest leather ever made where no animals are harmed.
Yeah, here's the other one that I made. Yeah, so, like I said, this DVD was made specifically to test on multiple devices. Yeah, I won't get sued for these videos because I made them. Yeah, the only one that isn't BeamNG related is the Mario Kart Wii Mystery Orbs. It's just added in there as a little bonus. It's one of my older videos.
Hello, it's the cast iron Bandito again. Well,
Yeah. Let's watch it a bit.
today I'm not going to be...
Yeah, it's sad that cat over there passed away. But anyways, the DVD works. Pretty much works in anything and everything you put into it. And yes, including that DVD VCR combo recorder thing. But I want to do some more stuff along the way. I didn't just come here to make a DVD for testing purposes. So, let's find some stuff to do, shall we? Let's go. This is the program that I'm talking about. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Yeah, it's a game in the popular Roller Coaster Tycoon series. So open up the disk drive and give it a whirl. Yeah. Here we go. Drag the folder to the desktop, and here we go. It's gonna take a while. As usual, I had to basically go through a lot of trouble to get the G5 started. I have plans to replace its hard drive in the near future with an SSD hard drive, a solid state unit. But for now, the old hard drive is staying in. It's just that it needs a faster hard drive. And you also need an adapter for the SSD hard drives. Yeah. When it works, it works. When it tries to be finicky, it tries to be finicky. Power Mac G5. Really inconsistent. It seems that the disk is having trouble as well. Come on. Should work. It's a frickin' single layer DVD. Unless the DVD has some scratches on it, that could be a possibility. Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is a great game. Or at least I think it is. Well, I know that Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 is a great game. Okay, here we go. So yeah, might as well jump cut. Yeah, the disc itself has scratches on it. Anyways, let's play some Roller Coaster Tycoon. Please insert the original disc. Oh, it's one of those games where you have to have the disc. I just thought that because you installed the contents onto the application folder that it would play right away. Yeah, I'm used to Doom 2 where it would play no matter if you had the disc inserted or not. It's been a while since I played a game where you need the disc inserted. Okay, here we go. Agree. Register later. Man, can imagine how much property damage that would cause by playing this game. Because, well, people like to make dangerous roller coasters just to have guests fly off. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Death isn't funny, you sick freaks. Anyways, let's play RCT. Alrighty, I had to start the game because, yeah, it froze. Yeah, the first time I played this and it immediately froze and started boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Praying it doesn't freeze this time. Here we go, let's see what we can buy. compact. All these options seem cool. Yeah, we can only get the wooden coaster. Yeah. There we go. That's how we're building. That's how we build roller coasters in RCT. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we have to click yellow. Let's zoom in to see what it is. See how it looks, I mean. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, it's in testing mode, alright. Alright, paths. Generic. So yeah, this is just a tutorial on how to play the game. It's been a while since, well, I've played any sim game of any kind. Although I've never actually played RCT until now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of like Warcraft where you have to lay down road. Yeah, it's telling us where to put the path. Okay, here we go. Okay. Park management. Staff. Let's put them there. Alrighty. Now let's open the coaster. Whoops. Yeah, I think I can get the hang of this game. Although the path that I've made isn't very good. We now have to build the floundering ferry. Yeah, I am quite new to this game. So, not as good as you would expect to be. That's why I'm playing the tutorial section. Okay, here we go. We're now going to make the entrance as easy as possible. Knowing my mistakes from how hard it was to enter the Black Widow coaster. Coaster cam. Ooh, look at that. We now get to ride inside the coasters themselves. Yeah, that's a new feature for RCT free. You get to ride inside your rides. And you even get a full view as well, which is really nice. Yeah. We also need to build a shop. Okay. Yeah. Gonna build a hot dog stand. Okay, we go. Open the shop. It's a restaurant. It's not a shop. A hot dog stand is not a shop. It's a restaurant. Gotta build a path to the hot dog stand. Okay, here we go. Now that's much better. People can easily go over to the hot dog stand. Still don't know where the entrance to the Black Widow coaster is. So yeah, we completed the tutorial. Yeah, it's typical roller coaster tycoon. It might take me a bit of time to get used to it, but I'm sure I'll have fun. Alrighty, let's see if I can find another program to test out. Might as well test Call of Duty. Remember this? Remember the first Call of Duty? Yeah, it's the game that started them all. Call of Duty became a phenomenon. In fact, saying it became a phenomenon would be an understatement. It was one of the most popular first-person shooter games to date. And it basically started out as a humble World War II shooter, just like Battlefield. But it eventually went into modern warfare, hence the name. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Okay. Let's drag and drop this to the applications folder. And this might take a while. Yeah, this calls for a jump cut. Let's go, man. Let's go. Got Call of Duty installed. Whoops. It's time to play some Call of Duties. And yes, while I did test out Doom 2, I want to see how it can handle more modern first-person shooters. What's with that? A yellow screen just appeared out of nowhere. It's like an analog horror villain tried to enter the TV. Alright, here we go. And yeah, the first level is the training level, by the way. I tried this out before.
Alright, listen up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today. Before starting the obstacle course, read each of these important signs. Do what they tell you.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't quite get the objective at first, but it actually tells you to read the signs. Yeah, like, read the signs. Yeah. I just want to shoot stuff, man, because that's what Call of Duty is all about. Call of Duty is one of the most popular first-person shooter games that ever exist. In fact, one of my school friends played Call of Frickin' Duty. Okay.
Now check your objectives. You'll notice that your current objective is highlighted. In addition, the location of your current objective is marked by the star on your compass. As you approach your current objective, the star will move toward the center of your compass. That's it. Close enough. You will notice that objective is checked off and you now have a new one. Alright, Martin. Open the gate and run the obstacle course. Go,
Martin,
go,
good
go.
to see you. They got your
Here we
story
go.
too, huh? Hey, good luck.
Move it, ladies. This is not your Aunt Fanny's dance.
Yeah, you have to crouch under there.
Jump over him. Come on, Elder. Get the lead out.
Here we go. Man.
Not bad. Now hit the dirt and crawl forward under the barbed wire.
Control to prone. Yeah. It's crazy to think that Call of Duty started out as a series of World War II shooter games and then went into modern
Sergeant,
warfare.
fire up those machine guns. Those are locked down, boys. Stay low. Stay down.
Yeah, because we all know how effective machine guns are in Call of Duty.
Play these ladders, privates. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Climb a ladder. Move forward. Where's the ladder? Oh, there they are. Jeez. Camouflage into the walls.
Private Martin, proceed through that door. Sergeant Moody's gonna take you through weapons training. The rest of you ladies, stay right here.
Here we
Eyes
go.
up, Private. I'm up here, in the observation tower. Grab one of those M1A1 carbines from the table.
Alright, here we go.
To get more ammo, grab it from any loose weapon of the same type you are carrying. Approach
Here we
the
go.
fence and fire 6 rounds at your target. Your accuracy will be defined by the tightness of your crosshairs.
Yeah, I don't need to learn the controls because this is when WASD keys were the standard. Every game has WASD keys.
Fire 6 more rounds at your target. Different settings and while moving. All right, Private. Move on to the next area.
Here we go. Can't jump over there. Take it. Have to go over there, but there's no way there. Let's see. Nope. Okay, here we go. Try going in back in there, but yeah, it's blocked off.
Grab
Oh,
up a spring
actually supposed to go there.
Switching it for your carbine. Turn to the left. Move to the fence and fire 2 rounds at your target.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is the typical Call of Duty sniper weapon.
Now fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down
Yeah.
your sight.
Believe me, everybody uses the sight.
Clear you that you will be more accurate while aiming down the sight. All right, Private. Move on to the next area. Exchange your Springfield for one of the Thompson submachine guns on the table.
Tommy gun.
Unless you've got 3 hands, you can only carry 2 weapons. Besides your sidearm and grenade.
Yeah, it's the 2-weapon limit.
10 rounds at your target. First from the hip, then aiming down the gun sight. Compare your accuracy.
Duke Nukem Forever had that annoying limit, but
You will notice a slight
it didn't make much sense for Duke Nukem, although I don't think Duke Nukem Forever was that bad. It's just that 2-weapon limit was really annoying for Duke Nukem Forever. It made sense for Call of Duty and Halo, considering that the games were often played online and you have to enforce the weapon limit. Yeah!
steps while aiming down your sight. You're gonna move slower this way.
Yeah, this is how you're supposed to
In
do it.
close quarters combat, you can hit your enemy with the butt end of your weapon. This is called a melee attack. Try it with your Thompson. Don't screw around, kid. This is for real. Now switch weapons.
Grenades!
Throw a grenade into each of the openings before you. Rock and fire. Move behind the concrete post. Lean out to the left, then the right. This will help protect you from the enemy.
Come on. Ran out of grenades. Okay. Let's check our objectives. Oh, you're supposed to throw them at the window. Okay. Yeah, the aim of the grenades is not the greatest. But it is a grenade after all. Yeah, you have to be sure of... Yeah, you have to make sure your trajectory is spot on. Because otherwise, it would count as a miss.
All right, Private. Move on to the next area.
Yeah, it's basically teaching you everything that Call of Duty has to offer. Okay. Supposed to go over there. Yeah. Usually, most other Call of Duty games would get you straight into the action, but not here. Yeah, it doesn't seem that you can enter here. You have to enter in this door.
Remember, Private, if you get hurt, grab one of those health kits and use it. Don't be a hero. They will save your life. Our last station will be explosives. Pick 'em up, partner. That's a lot of firepower there. Treat it with respect. That stuff doesn't care what it blows up. Place your explosives on the cinder block wall.
Here we go.
Note that a stopwatch has appeared. This will tell you how much time you have to get your butt out of there unless you want it blown off. Fire in the hole! Good job, Private. Well done. Keep your weapons with you and clean at all times. You are dismissed.
Yeah, we completed the training level. It took a lot longer than necessary, but well. Yeah, I don't think explosives are, well, aside from grenades, are a feature in future Call of Duty games.
Baker Company, listen up. This is the big one. Operation Overlord. The air...
Okay, here we go. This is it, man. No turning back. And yeah, it does handle Call of Duty pretty well. At least the first Call of Duty game. Here we go. We're into the action. Trying to follow our compass. Because this is the 1940s after all. Take that. Yeah, it's not nearly as good as Doom. Or heck, even Team Fortress 2. Let's see. Come on, load. Yeah, I'm not gonna call them the N-word because, well, it's one word in the YouTube dictionary that, well, one word in the dictionary that YouTube doesn't like. Here we go. Uh-oh. This is what we're talking about, man. Whoosh! Yeah. Makes you feel like you're part of the action. Come on, reload! Jeez! Wait a minute, it doesn't have any regenerating health? I'm used to that in Call of Duty. Yeah, let's play it like a COD player. Yeah, so the first Call of Duty game has no regenerating health, believe it or not. And keep going. Done it. Whoops. Yeah! Using explosives. I want the Thompson, man. The Thompson. The Tommy gun. The Call of Duty is all about using overpowered machine guns. Cool. Oh my god. I don't want this video to go on for too long, so might as well sign off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just in case I haven't already done so. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.